Alrighty, welcome back to the big show. My Palacio, I'm Jamel Hartman. It's the Daily Hour brought to you by the BAC Group of Companies, Medicals, Lindos, and People's Pharmacy. Folks, if you haven't already, make sure you give us a like, a love, follow, share. Make sure you have these discussions with your friends, your family, your colleagues, your MPs when they come and ask for your vote. We want to ensure that these conversations are moving our country forward, our community forward, and creating the spaces that are safer and just better for us all to live within. Don't forget to subscribe on our website, follow us on all of our social media channels to stay up to date with all that we have going on. Help us grow beyond the mic as we do our part to continue to improve our community. All right, without further ado, let's bring our guest for the day. We have Jennifer Pitcher from the Endeavour Program. Sorry, Jennifer, they're a bit excited this morning. How are you?
Good morning. I'm great, thank you. How are you both doing?
Good. I think we're hanging in there. You know, actually, Endeavour deals with people on the water, doesn't it?
We do, and I really enjoyed, while it's tragic, enjoyed the conversation you were having before now. It's really, I think, pertinent that we're having, the key takeaway that I took is making sure that people are trained and prevention and that education piece. And that's pretty much what we're all about. And certainly what we're going to talk about today is how can we get young Bermudians trained up and get them involved in the maritime industry. So it was really relevant and resonates what you're talking about.
Indeed. Thank you for that. And if you don't mind, I mean, you don't have to answer, but do you, just from your perspective, working in the space with the water and the like, would you be in favor of year-round lifeguards at some of our beaches, or just when there's, high frequency of people?
I really thought about that, and thinking about Bermuda, but thinking about other places I've been where, again, like ocean destinations, if you can say it like that, and particularly the West Coast, like California, and they do have year round, and it might not be just one person, it might not be, the same volume that they have in peak season, but even having one person potentially, I think it is worthwhile because you never know what could happen, and having someone there as opposed to not having someone there, I think it's obvious. Well, again, that's my opinion, what the prevention piece would be and having someone there.
Indeed. Thank you for sharing, Jennifer. Appreciate it. Let's jump into today's conversation, and thanks again for trusting our platform to come back again this year. But just remind people who may not know what the purpose of the Endeavour program is.
Absolutely. So Endeavour, sort of as an organization, is all about engaging our young people from diverse backgrounds across Bermuda in experiential learning through sailing. So we do that in various ways. Today, of course, we're going to talk about the Endeavour Maritime Springboard program. This is for older young people, ages 16 and up. It's an opportunity for them to get involved in the maritime industry. Whereas the other program that we offer is the STEAM Education program, which this is our signature program. We're just out at our 10th year, which is a bit insane, but we're really grateful. And this STEAM Education program is all about engaging our young people in hands-on STEAM education through sailing. And what's cool now is, being how long we've been offering our programs to the community, we're seeing young people that in the beginning of Endeavour's experience offering these programs, they're now coming through, they're in high school or they're finishing high school, they're looking for the next step, and it's kind of coming full circle.
Nice.
So what is the Endeavour Maritime Career Springboard program?
Yeah, so it's a 7-week program. It's a program that really engages and equips young people with all of the hands-on experience and training and career connections that they need to be successful in the maritime industry. It is offered in partnership with the Bermuda College. We are now promoting, or we're getting ready for our 8th year of partnership with the Bermuda College. Big shout out to the APACE team, Karen Smith and Tawana Flood. They have been so fantastic over the last 8 years, and we're really grateful for this partnership that benefits Bermuda's youth.
I didn't realize it's been so long.
Me too, Jamel. Went by fast.
So for those maybe even up to college or interested, like what are the objectives of the program? Like what should people would be looking to get out of it?
Absolutely. Really key, it's all about employability skills. So it's really opportunity for young people, young Bermudians in particular, to gain employability skills. So yes, there is a focus on maritime training, but it's also about building those life skills, the problem solving, communication, collaboration, teamwork, critical thinking skills, things that employers are looking for, as well as to really increase the number of qualified sailing instructors in Bermuda. There are amazing sailing organizations in Bermuda, and they often don't have local qualified instructors. And so we're trying to change that by making sure that our young people have the skills and knowledge and experience to be employed.
Nice. So can you continue on by just maybe stating a little bit more of those benefits exactly for like those students and like what age groups?
Yeah, absolutely. So I'll tackle the benefits and then talk about the age because we've had quite a very varied range of ages apply to the program over the years. So in terms of the benefits, really that hands-on practical experience. It is a 7-week program. It's intensive, Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. And during those days, they're gaining hands-on training and experience to earn qualifications. These aren't any qualifications. These are qualifications offered by the Royal Yachting Association. And what they are their sailing levels 1, 2, and 3. Really don't have to have any experience. We provide all that training. Seamanship, powerboat level 2, safety boat, what to do in case of an incident on the water, for example, really relating back to the earlier conversation you guys were having. First aid again, safe and fun safeguarding. You can hear the theme here. It's all about that safety element. And then also, again, related to safety is using a marine radio. It's a SRC short range certificate, which is how to handle a marine radio on the water. And then for those interested, we also offer an opportunity to become a qualified dinghy instructor. Not everyone wants to teach sailing, but for those interested, we do offer that instructor award as well.
Love it.
Oh, that's sweet. Well, because I went to the Olympics, obviously, I know Adriana Penwarak, and she sails on the dinghy, so that's really cool to know like you get that sort of trading experience too within the program. That's sweet.
Absolutely.
Can you actually talk about like after these graduate, what sort of professions do they lean into as well?
Absolutely. I've been thinking about this because we've done 7 years, so 7 cohorts now. We've had 74 graduates of the program, which I'm very proud of each and every one of them. They're all worked really hard to get their qualifications and persevere through the program. So again, one of the pathways offered through the program is for those who enjoy sailing is to become a qualified dinghy instructor. We've even had some people who started the program with 0 experience after the 7 weeks become a qualified instructor, and some of them are working with us now. We have 8 instructors working with Endeavour, and 6 of them are Springboard grads. So I just want to give a shout out to our team. That's one pathway, though. Other pathways for people, maybe sailing instruction or sailing is not for them. We've got a lot of people interested in working with marine mechanics, for example. We've had some people go on to work with local boatyards, as well as go overseas and pursue further training in marine mechanics. A lot are interested in working in that tourism business that we have here on the island, so charter business and water sports jobs. Captain Kirk's Coral Adventures, we've got a few people working with them. KS Water Sports, Island Boat Club. Really, there's endless possibilities with all the different businesses we have. And then we've got some working with government, with the Department of Marine and Port Services. If you take the ferry from Hamilton to Dockyard and back, you'll probably meet one of our Springboard grads, Taj. He was part of our pilot program way back when, in 2018. Some working with the Coast Guard. It goes on and on. Some working with the MV Oleander as deck cadets. And some are, again, pursuing further education in marine science, for example, and other nautical or marine ocean related topics. So lots of different opportunities, lots of variety for our young people.
My word.
I love that.
Yeah.
Try to fit it all in. It's a lot.
Yeah. I mean, somebody tuned in may have thought it was just sailing, I mean, just saying.
Incredible. This is like really amazing practice to go into. Now, I do have another question for you, because when it comes to marine mechanics, how much is that needed on the island? I'm curious. Like, has it become a big benefit having your program and allowing more people to be in this profession?
Such an excellent question. Thank you for that question, Maya. So it's interesting because we have, I want to make sure I answer the question directly. So in terms of people with boats or in all the water sport industry, all the different boats on the island, you need to have the knowledge and the expertise to be able to fix them. And so a short answer would be yes, it's very much a very valuable skill to have. And certainly we've seen right from the beginning, at least each cohort, we've got 2 or 3 minimally interested in that kind of career. Often they'll have, depending on who the candidate is, often they'll have sort of tinkered with boats themselves, whether, a family member, an uncle, a grandpa, somebody with a boat, or a friend. Or, for example, they'll have sort of gained some experience with scooters and sort of taking apart engines and doing that kind of stuff, and then transferring that knowledge and gaining more skills and experience with the vehicles in the water, for example, with boats and power engines and things like that.
Nice. Audience, if you have any questions or comments for Jennifer, please send them through. Karen Simmons is asking, do you have any young people who have gone through the Springboard program who have gone outside of Bermuda to continue their technical skills?
Thank you, Ms. Karen. Thank you for that question. Yes, we have. So one of our young people that's away right now at the landing school, in the States. He is Ja'Kai Berkeley, and he actually is pursuing that. So when he was here, he's worked with marine imports, and then now he's going further, and he's really developing an advanced knowledge and skill in that area. That's one of many, though. There's been quite a few that have pursued that avenue.
Okay. What's the criteria? We didn't go over that. What's the criteria for people interested in the program, and how can they apply if interested?
Excellent question. So really trying to make sure that we're inclusive. That's a core element of what Endeavour offers. But we do want to make sure it's for Bermudian youth. So as long as you're Bermudian, you're ages 16 and older. Just going back to Maya's question earlier, we have the minimum age is 16 based on the qualifications that we offer, in particular operating a powerboat. However, we have had young people that have finished school. For example, maybe they're in their early 20s, late 20s, even early 30s. Maybe they're looking to change careers. We've had them apply as well and be successful in the program. Back to the criteria, though, they must be available from January 6th to February 21st. That is the 7 weeks the program's offered, from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. inclusive. They should be interested in a maritime career, or at least be curious, and really demonstrate a willingness to learn and have a great work ethic. It does require a lot of commitment. Our team is there to be supportive and be mentors and supporters throughout the experience, but they need to put in the commitment themselves.
Okay. And how can they apply if they're interested? And also, is there a cap on how many people you take in?
Yes, absolutely. So the email to know is education@endeavour.bm. That is the same email. So by November the 1st, if you're interested, you want to apply with your resume and cover letter or letter of interest, tell us why you make a strong candidate. That's education@endeavour.bm. We're also hosting an information session. It's virtual this Thursday at 6 p.m. So if you email education@endeavour.bm, you'll be able to get those Zoom details. And then in terms of the cap, yes, because it's such an intensive program, we really make sure that each young person coming through has their own mentor that's working with them throughout the experience. And so we do have up to 12 spots available. So it is quite limited in terms of the experience, number of spots, because of that hands-on experience.
All righty. Thank you so much. This is helpful. Appreciate you very much for that. What would you say to someone who may be on the fence? Be like, you know what, this may be of interest to me, but I'm not quite sure if I have what it takes.
I would say come to our information session or join us virtually on Thursday and just hear what other Springboard grads have to say. I can talk to you about, all these success stories, the people that are working with us, the people out there working in the maritime industry, but hearing from them, hearing from other young people, young Bermudians who've done the experience, have completed the experience, have put in the time, the dedication, they've made it happen. They're really going to help you, I think, understand if you're on the fence to make sure that maybe this is for me, or maybe I want to give it a try.
All right, Jennifer, thank you so much. Another conversation. One more. We'll go to the other. Hold on 2 seconds. Anika Shields is saying, do we have any statistics on the swimming ability of her? Oh, that's separate. Sorry. But yeah, 3. Thank you so much for this conversation. We definitely appreciate you and this program, what the opportunity this is offering Bermudians. I'm fascinated. Every year I learn something different. When you went down that list of things, I'm like, she's still going. So thank you. And please know that, should you need Media Mile or the Daily Hour, we're here to make sure that we are communicating the information to the general public. So have a wonderful day.
Thank you so much. Wish you all the best for continued success as well. And thanks for having me.
No problem. Talk soon. All righty. Jennifer Pitcher, folks, if you appreciated the conversation, if you know somebody, get them in that, man. Get them in that. Make sure you give us a thumbs up, a love, a like. Make sure you share it with your family, your friends, your colleagues. We're going to take our final break. We'll come back after this break and daily playtime. See how good Maya is with a bit of history. Stick with us.